It has been sold out everywhere, but inside this big box, I have a Wii U. We actually had to get our reviews team in New York to overnight us one of the 3 that they got because I could not buy this thing anywhere. Let's check it out. Okay, it's pretty heavy. Whew. Wii U. Okay, so the set does come with the actual console and then, of course, the big headline, the game controller. The big difference between the deluxe and the basic models is $50 for one, but mainly console storage. The deluxe has 32 gigs of onboard storage, whereas the basic only has 8. And then you get a couple of stands for your consoles and things like that. So tidier overall. I gotta say, for $50, it's probably worth the upgrade. Let's get this out of here. Ooh. Good job packing it back up, guys. See if there's anything in here. Nope. Okay. Ooh. So the first thing I'm going to get out here is the gamepad controller. You get like your own little tablet. It's already been well loved by the guys in New York. Let's see. And then the actual console's here. Oof. Pretty small and tidy, I have to say. Not a bad addition to your home theater cabinet there. Definitely. Well, some of the super slim models now of the PlayStation stuff are small, but it's a good size. There we go. Let's see what we have in the box. Now, the guys in New York did warn me that there is one cable missing from this box, the HDMI cable. That's a pretty important one, but it is good to know that the Wii U ships with an HDMI cable, which it should, because that is one, in addition to the gamepad, one of the big headlines about the Wii U is that the Wii finally gets HD, catches up with the Xbox 360 and the PlayStation. All right, so inside the box, we have our power cable here. Nice, good-sized brick. All right, and then, of course, the motion sensor bar that goes on top of your TV or somewhere else so that it can see you moving around. And then it looks like it comes with a couple of games, maybe just one. Nintendo Land, to get you used to using the controller with things. And that is pretty much it for the box. All right, let's find out some of the specs. Let's start with the actual console. Nintendo's not saying much about what processor is powering the Wii U, so we'll move straight to connectivity. We know there are 4 USB 2.0 ports, 2 in the front and 2 in the back. It has component video output and also composite, S-video, and 1 HDMI output. It has built-in Wi-Fi, and there's an SD card slot on the front for loading in media. Now let's move on to the gamepad controller. This has a 6.2-inch 16:9 touchscreen display. The resolution is not great. This is definitely not meant to be a media viewing tablet. 854 by 480 pixels. The pad itself weighs about a pound, and it is 10.2 inches wide. It has a front-facing camera, a headphone jack, an IR port for controlling the TVs and the cable boxes and the Wii, and it even has an NFC chip, although I don't know what you do with it at this stage of the game. There's no question the Nintendo Wii U is an innovative game system. I like the idea of integrating some sort of a tablet, a little bit of second screen action happening here. In terms of the units, I don't know why you wouldn't spend the $50 and get the deluxe model so that you have just a few more accessories and, of course, more storage. Now, that said, our reviews have found that the gamepad is clunky. It's a little bit hard to use, and it's a little confusing to figure out why you'd want to. Plus, even though this finally lets the Wii catch up to the Xbox in terms of all those media streaming connections, Nintendo's TVE streaming system didn't ship at launch, and in fact was delayed until after people had already bought the unit. My initial sense is that this console's a little bit of a mess. I might hold off to see whether some of those features start to roll in. Once they do, it's probably a pretty good buy. Nintendo has great brand affinity, so it's not like people aren't going to buy it. It's great for the kids. $300 for the basic model, or $350 for the one you probably want to buy. If you do want to buy it, make sure you read our full CNET review first.